What is going on, guys? Welcome back to Trading Learning 101. I want to talk about ticker symbol OSTK. OSTK has been in play since June 18th of 2019. So just over a month, OSTK has moved from $9.50 all the way up to $20. And I want to talk about the importance of having a back burner list and keeping stocks on watch days, weeks, and even months after it's moved, and volume is still pumping into the stock, all right here. It sets up great opportunities in the future, and if there's nothing really ever going on, you can always fall back on your back burner plays. I want to talk about OSTK today because recently OSTK has been in a range and still is in a range from $17 to $20. I am making this video on July 23rd of 2019, and I want to show you strength and just noticing candlesticks and breaking down a stock to determine strength. So we see here on the daily chart, it just bouncing back and forth from 19 down to 17 up to 20, back down to 17, up to 19, shooting up to 20, back down to 17, little pop again, and then falls below 17 right here. To me, with this chart right here, I see strength with this long wick right here. This long wick breaks through 17 and falls all the way down to $16.25. And then the bulls were able to bring it right back up and close back into this range. That shows strength. It's telling me that the bears could not bring the stock down and hold it down, and the bulls took over and brought this right back up. If we look now on the intraday chart and zoom in on the day it broke through $17, I'm talking right here. The market opened, it formed a big wedge right here at this 1770 area, and then fell all the way down and just kept bounce, fall hard, bounce, fall harder, bounce, fall even harder, all the way down to 1630. And then from that 1630 level, they rip it right back up, making higher lows and higher highs, coming all the way up to $17 and the VWAP right here, crossing over, surging up to 1750, and then this stock coming right down and just sitting right at the 1710 level, just showing so much strength right here that it's holding the 17 now. And then as we go into the end of the day, from this 17 level, it runs all the way up and into the close, hitting a high of almost $18. Just a back burner play, always checking up on your back burner plays and seeing how they're doing and breaking down the charts. And then if we fast forward to the current day, what did the stock do? It opened up at 1775, right at the market open, and rips all the way up over $18, all the way up to $18.30. Falls right back down to $18, fails, and falls all the way down to $17.40, and then they grind it all the way back up to $18. There's still smart money hanging around playing these plays, and they're playing these plays on bigger time frames. If you look at it on a 15-minute chart and zoom out, slap on your resistance here at 20, your support here at 17, you can see right here it failed to break through, and then they reclaimed it right there, holding as support, and off it went. So then I'd be looking for it on bigger time frames to make higher lows and to keep trending its way back on up to this $20 level. It's all about breaking down the charts, looking at the biggest time frame, Look at the monthly, the weekly, the daily. Look at the 65-minute chart. See what it's doing on that. Look at the 30-minute chart. See what it's doing on that. Look at the 15-minute chart. Breaking it all the way down till you get all the way down to the 1-minute chart so you can pinpoint your entry. That's how you do that. And I just wanted to make this video to show you guys the power of looking at multiple time frames, the power of knowing your candlesticks and how to determine strength and weakness and wicks and what the smart money is doing. Alright guys, this is part 2 of the video that I originally started making. 3 trading days have passed since I recorded the first part of that video, and OSTK was at $18, hanging around in this area where I said it failed to break through right there and bulls were able to reclaim it. Since that video, OSTK has grinded all the way up, and this is looking at it on the 65-minute chart. OSTK has grinded all the way up the next 3 days, all the way up to $20.50. So that just shows you right there. And everybody else, the smart money, is seeing the same thing. We'll look at this now on the 1-minute chart. I made that first part of the video and ended it right here when it was testing over $18 again. The next day, from 18, it grinded all the way up to 19. Then the next day, it had a nice rip in the morning up to $20.50. Sold its way all the way down, because you got to think, everybody that bought it all right here, all right here, and all right here are going to want to take their profits. But it comes right down to $18.50, right back up to $19.50, playing around Friday at $19.25, and then running all the way up to $20.25. I just wanted to put the second half in to show you guys what OSTK did days later. And I really hope that this shows you guys that you don't have to play stocks that everybody else is playing. OSTK, like I've said before, has been in play for over a month. And this is where the smart money is. Since all this sideways consolidation, all in May into June and all of July, this has just been running up and moving. And just look at, there's really no volume going on all right here. But look at all this volume all right up in here. If a stock's active and moving and has range, people are going to play it. But this is just a really, really good example of OSTK in that range up to that mental level, $20. So now going into the next week, I want to see if it can hold above $20, and now $20 act as support and keep moving its way on up. If it can't hold $20, look for it to start making its way all the way back down to the $17 level. And then before I leave, this is the daily chart on OSTK. And what I like about this on the daily chart, that $20 was a big, big resistance level on this stock. Friday, going into the weekend, it was actually able to close above that $20 level. So that's also showing strength. Will it hold up? It may not hold up. But the more pieces that you put together, you got to consider yourself like a detective, analyzing every candlestick, volume, patterns, news, digging into the SEC filings, because the more information that you have and the more work you put into it, the better edge that you're going to have on the other people or other traders. That's where the sheep get slaughtered and the wolf feast like kings and survive in the stock market, putting in that work. But all right, that's going to wrap it up for this one, guys. Till next time, have that patience, have that discipline and study, everybody.
The most valuable commodity I know of is information.